She'd lost all functions nearly and just suffering so badly that there was no hope.
In May 2017, Kim Pelche's mother, Doreen Nowicki, decided she no longer wanted to live. Her quality of life destroyed by ALS, the 66-year-old couldn't walk or speak. Even swallowing took effort. But Nowicki was receiving palliative care at an Edmonton facility run by Covenant Health, Alberta's Catholic health provider. For religious reasons, it doesn't allow medically assisted deaths in its facilities. Patients can't even be assessed, except on rare occasions. Because Nowicki was so ill, she got permission to be assessed. But an hour before the appointment, Covenant changed its mind.
It was just panic to figure out how we could proceed with carrying out her wishes in terms of having this discussion and having this assessment done.
Nowicki's daughters wheeled their sobbing mother off the property to these public benches so she could discuss her wish to die. Unable to speak, Nowicki wrote angrily on her tablet.
She kept saying, "Why? Why am I on the street?"
Nowicki was too distraught to complete the assessment. Covenant's chief medical officer, Dr. Owen Heisler, admits they failed Nowicki.
And for that, we feel very sorry for the family to have to go through this, and particularly the patient.
But he refused to say who made the final decision to revoke permission and why, only that it has improved its communication to ensure it doesn't happen again. Not good enough, says ethics professor Arthur Schaefer. He advised provinces and territories on how to regulate medical assistance in dying. Schaefer believes all publicly funded health institutions should allow the assessments and medically assisted deaths in their facilities.
We're talking about a fundamental human right, not a privilege to be bestowed at the discretion of a Catholic or religious bureaucrat.
The Alberta government refused to commit to any changes. 10 days after her sidewalk ordeal, Nowicki eventually received an assisted death, but not at Covenant Health. Her family believes its policy is inherently cruel.
It was incredibly horrible to go through this. I just want a better system. I don't want this to happen to anyone else.
Jenny Russell, CBC News, Edmonton.
Now, the policy of Covenant Health in Alberta you just heard about isn't unusual in this country. Most provinces allow faith-based health facilities to opt out of providing a medically assisted death. And while many of them will support the assessment and transfer of a patient who is requesting it, they can and do refuse to allow assisted deaths within their walls.